A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
I've bombed the participants. Oh no. I think I know what's gonna happen. I don't want it to happen though. Can I bring it in? Oh! Thank you, I'll take those. Whee!
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power, but all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Uh-oh. You're still sad that we'll never play Warframe together again?
I wish that I could
I mean,
truly
it's
say
not like
I thought
never,
about you on
never.
that day.
But maybe one
Out
day.
there on the beach alone, just you, the wind,
But yeah, it's not my
sea and
favorite
foam.
game.
But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
He kind of reminds me of, Atreus from God of War, except modern. Oh, I can go up there. Can I go with it? No, I don't think so. But I think they want me to go this way. Yep. I don't know.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Are you home? Because if that's your uni room, the place is lush. Ah, well, let me tell you something. No, I mean, yeah, it is my uni room. I mean, I'm renting a house with like 7 other people. Paying a butt ton of money, that's for sure. The Holy Bible. The Holy Bible, as I like to call it. It's a nice little loft. That's cute. Okay, I'm gonna read
Religion
this.
was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Yeah, same with a lot of other people. A lot of other people who probably weren't religious and like before someone died tend to lean towards religion after someone's passing. Either that or they sometimes turn away from it altogether if they were religious beforehand. Where helping hands create safe places. 10 ways to teach critical thinking. That's what I need. Give me the book. I need the book. Don't fight.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Aw. That's cute. Fly to India. Oh, that must have been so fun.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Damn, look at that. That's so pretty. Okay, that's my new lock screen right there. That's so nice.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see
Aw.
kids in the house again.
Yeah. Mint, thyme, sage, basil.
The
This
house had
is-
to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Oh, this is so nice. Oh my gosh.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
That's cute. Step 1, dangle them over a bridge and tell them to get good. Step 2, repeat step 1. Multiplications. Do you know your timetables? Do you guys know your timetables? If not, figure it out. Edith, Lewis, Milton.
But it didn't last.
Nothing good ever stays forever. Relief efforts end in disaster. Okay, I need to leave. The static of the light is not okay.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
This
I
is
think
so
Edie was happy to
nice.
finally have another painter in the family.
Oh my gosh, wait. This is so cool! Oh my god!
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush. was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Damn. Oh, I didn't realize how fast we were going through this. This is so nice. It's also very sad, but also like... I can sometimes see remnants of their stories in my own life. Maybe not exactly, but
Mom
the
spent
themes
months
are there.
searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
That's sad. This is so nice too. And there's the door. Just kinda...
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out. Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Can I go this way? I guess I can, yeah. This is nice. Wait, I'm gonna go back this way. Before I go inside. Oh wait, I can't go that. Never mind. Oh, what's that? What is that?
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him
Really?
lived on. He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Respect. This is a cool room. I like this room. Oh, and he's a gamer.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He
Yeah.
died a lot.
You know what? Me too. Me too. Oh, it's still full. It's a nice setup for what it's worth. What does he have over here? The Red King's Dream. Canned food. Pills. Legalize marijuana. Trudeau already did that.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
Get over there. Get into what?
Wander.
Oh, it's me. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is, oh.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. Oh, and toads.
Whoa. Get over there. Oh. Where am I? Oh. Okay, we're not gonna go up. We're not doing that. Because I got stuck last. Oh, I gotta go up. Okay, well.
And things that have not names.
Ooh, no thank you.
He knew it was all in his head.
Oh, interesting.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Oh, this is cool.
But he found something more.
Whoa.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged
Oh,
him.
it's taking up more of his vision. Uh-oh.
It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Not the friend you think, though.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Hope.
Whoa. Wait. Can we do that? Oh, there. Get rid of that. I'm stuck.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him. At all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. he held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a beautiful prince. The prince was on his own quest for radiant rainbows.
Oops, my bad.
He followed the sound of his
Oh. Ooh. Oh wait.
electric sitar.
Oh no! I'm messing it up.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh my god, I could really care less about the
But he was
fish.
so proud of having created it.
That's really cool.
In his own
Oh my
eyes,
God.
he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
This is a really interesting way to convey how
My
some people
imagination
really
is as
feel
real as my
when
body,
doing
he
monotonous
told me.
work.
It was hard to argue with him.
Oh. And we're back in the real world. Well, this is sad. Yeah, derealization is so real. Yeah.
He began to forget the world we know.
Not the fish bite. Oh, wait. Where are they going?
I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker. began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
No way.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Them having no faces is kind of cool.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him. His prince waiting, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
No. Who needs a face in Cuckoo Land? No. I don't want to go up there. I don't like how this game is like forcing me to like commit self-sacrifice basically on each and every one of these family members.
Bend down his head.
No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. No, we can turn back, right? We can turn back. It's not too late, right? No, because I had to do that with the baby. I don't want to. No. But it's it. Ultimately, it's like the delay of the inevitable, really. And like, even though I'm Edith, and it's not really me, it's still. I don't want to do it. No.
The rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
That is so sad.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Now it's just left as Edie. Down. What the heck? Oh, I completely missed the door to my left. No. Oh, okay, well. Once I go through, I can't, like... Okay, go forward, and I need to exit.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
No way. Really?
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
usually when people don't tell someone right away, well, at least for me, it's like, I would want to make it easier, but it's never easier usually when people do this.
I wish we'd stayed.
Yeah. Or at least
But I
give...
understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
I like how
Maybe
almost...
I should have come sooner.
I like how in almost every instance where the words pop up, the house is kind of always like in the background as like a constant reminder of where they came from and how it like first started.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
These are such like characteristic rooms. Oh, that's cute. These are so nice. Oh my gosh. Norwegian folk tales. Little paper creatures with the shark, the seal, the deer, the frog. It's like, it's symbolistic, like, it's all here. And the helmet. And if this was like Edie's room when she was a child, it's all here. The characters from, oh my god, from Lewis's story. Like all of it's here. And I'm pretty sure Grandma didn't crawl up here.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
What other entrance?
Or that Edie had a key to it.
Oh.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
I'm just gonna go straight. I'm not gonna do anything.
I got turned around.
Oh. Well. You know, usually when there's like a light on a house or like a building.
For a while, I wondered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
My hand is a dolphin. Oh my god.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. but now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Yeah, I don't know what to like. That was a really good story and like well told. Damn. That was really good. I enjoyed that. That was very good. Thanks, Johan. I wonder if there's anything at the end of this. That's so good. I feel bad for being like quiet kind of for like the most part, but like other than that, like this story was really well done. I can see why it got a lot of praise when it first came out. Oh my god, the baby. Wow. Damn. I don't know how long this is gonna be. That was really good. Annapurna Interactive. Megan Ellison. Oh, these pictures are so cute. Oh, Neil Drunkman's in this. Nice. He play tested it. I didn't know that. 2012 to 2017. The end. That was so good. I thought I was gonna cry. I almost actually did come close. I actually came like very close in the beginning because I was, I don't know, the atmosphere of the game itself in the beginning was like super like heavy to begin with. Damn, that was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Anyways, so that was so good. Why was it so good? Oh my goodness. Anyway, so that was What Remains of Edith Finch. Okay, well, that's the end of this stream and recording. I hope it looks over. I hope the recording went all right. I hope so.